So we talk about like what the purpose of the company is, and it's really revolution. It's revolutionize industry, revolutionize automation. We're here to innovate and help have that kind of impact. And so, yeah, we've been doing distribution for the longest time. We're doing consulting engineering for, really in a big way in the last handful of years. But it's like that's what we want to do, is help bring the industry into the future. And so there's different ways to do that besides the way that we contribute in sort of helping people with software, bringing new technology. We've got stuff in the labs that's like helping with, CI/CD tools, a lot of stuff that just came out of our practices, right? Like we figured out how to do this because we needed it for the work that we were doing. Like it might be useful to others. There's different business expressions of that kind of innovation and work that we want to do.
Welcome back to the Manufacturing Come Up. I'm Malachi Greb, your host here at the Manufacturing Come Up, where we talk about careers, career advice, how to navigate your career. And today we have a pretty awesome guest, David Nicholas with Loop, which is a super cool brand, super cool company that does somewhat similar work that we do, but also very, very different work than what we do. Welcome, David.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you. You probably have one of the coolest robotic brand companies on the market.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. We started doing, we've been around for a long time. Like I founded the company in 2007, but it was only 3-4 years ago that we really started to learn what a brand was and what it meant and how it worked. And, I think 5 years ago I had my thought was, we need marketing. That was what I knew. That was like what I understood. And as I started to learn about that topic and collaborate with a lot of really awesome communication professionals, it's just been really fun to be able to express ourselves in the way that's true and real, and also really vivid and fun.
David, do you have any last pieces of advice for those who are career seeking or those who are maybe looking to become entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I think I've been talking about it, but like creativity means just trying things and seeing what happens. I think that applies for, people's career, applies in entrepreneurship, and you got to go do things to learn what's real and what's happening, and doing that in a way that is safe and that you can survive with, whether you're working another job and it's a side gig or whether you're just trying something out. It's like, how do you survive to keep trying new things? How do you keep survive to take another bet tomorrow, fight tomorrow? That's step one. And then from there, you can really build on that, because the stuff that works is really valuable, even if it takes a lot of at-bats. So
yeah,
that kind of confidence to try things, you're not going to think your way out of it. You're not going to think your way to that. You got to go do stuff and see what happens.
I think it's definitely valuable. I think it's a take I haven't really heard expressed a lot. So I think it's a very good, valuable tip to anybody, especially those who are trying to do a little bit different things in life and try to take some risks. And
yeah, well, it's like, what can I afford to play with, where if it doesn't work out, I'm okay. And again, you can be in really desperate situations and still, okay, well, I'm still here, and you can build on that in a big way. So it's like, even if that's just let me go take a class, like let me go have lunch with somebody, it's an hour, maybe it doesn't come to anything, but it's like, you could afford to try it, and you're not going to be going broke, or you're able to keep doing it. You're able to survive. You're able to pay your rent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
David, where can people find you at?
Best way to find me is on LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn, David Nichols at Loop, Loupe. And I would love to hear from everybody, especially the people who are saying hell yeah, or the people who are like wrong and I'm bad. I'm also happy to hear that feedback. So come at me if you need to. LinkedIn would be the best. Thanks a lot for having me on. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for being here, David.
Yeah. Thanks, man.